So I just got back from traveling yesterday, woke up this morning and chose violence. And then something really interesting happened and it gave me a really cool idea. It started when I ratioed the absolute living daylights out of Senator Scott Wiener from San Francisco. 7.4 thousand likes, it's up to like 10,000 likes now. Because as usual, the Democrat Party elite establishment only has insults to throw, not policy. And they're backed by all of the most evil institutions in the world against people from all sides of the aisle, all coming together to at least try to fix the problem. Despite the Trump, Kennedy, and everyone else camp having flaws, having differences, having issues. And then something cool happened. Yvette Corcoran reached out to me directly in my DMs. And she didn't ask for anything. She didn't tell me to post anything. She just said, hey, it's really cool what you're doing. I'm fighting against him. No one knows because no one talks about me, but I'm going to keep trying. This is the full extent of our DM conversation. She did not request this video. I just thought, you know what? I got something I can do about it. Mainstream media won't cover you? Well, everyone gets all caught up in the presidential elections, but remember, there's elections all over the place, local elections that matter a lot. Because the corruption is not just at a federal level. The state level is extremely important to the mainstream establishment, the empire, maintaining control of its empire. And California is one of the most important states for them to maintain control of, because California is where all the tech billionaires live, where all the celebrities live, where so much of the power base of this establishment lives. There's a reason why California is the most hellhole of all hellholes. Because if they have politicians in there controlling Californians' lives in terrible, silly, ridiculous ways, then that forces all of these powerful people to play ball in order to live good lives. It forces them all to play ball, or they get ostracized, or they get punished, whatever it is. California is a linchpin, California and New York, and think about the governments in California and New York. You too can look up Yvette Corcoran and judge her policies for yourself. But what I know is that she's not the people that have been representing San Francisco and California up until now, and that sounds pretty good to me. And in briefly perusing her policies, they seem pretty cool. But this is not me endorsing or telling you should vote for her. This is just me saying that there are other options, and you should all remember that there are other options. And the people that have been running, the incumbents, are probably not the good ones, especially in states like California. And I've heard rumors about a certain female vice presidential candidate that might be swapping her goals to possibly be looking at the state of California governorship. And let's just say this. The federal presidential elections, all that, very important. Your local elections are just as important, and you should stay tuned to them, pay attention to them, vote in them, tell your people to vote in them, talk to your friends about them. The revolution will not be televised. They will not play it on the establishment empire media. That is just for propaganda. It is up to all of us to talk about our local candidates, the people that are being pushed out and having to DM people on social media in order to get the word out, because that is where our power lies. The revolution is here in your phone, on social media, in the spaces connecting all of us in a decentralized way. And so if we leverage this space in order to affect change, we can do it. No one's perfect. Politics is messy. The world is crazy. We all make mistakes. Do your best. Be informed. And just when you don't know better, don't vote for the people that have already been there, because that ain't working out too great. And if you don't know who is running in your state, in your city, in your local elections of all levels, maybe you should Google something like California state representative candidates, California senator candidate, California governor candidate. Because if you think about it, you don't know who's running because they won't tell you. And so candidates are forced to rely on having piles of money to pay for advertising to get their name out, and that's still not even all that effective. But this is free, and we can all talk about it, and we can all do it. The revolution will not be televised. It will be decentralized. And I'm a part of it. You're a part of it. We're all a part of it. And it all starts with getting informed.
It's an intangible. It's different.
How are you feeling about the switch?
I mean, the switch. Now we went through a very open process and a very inclusive process. It was bottom up. I don't know if you know that. Yes, that's what I've been told to say.
Yes, it was a blitz primary, I believe is what they called it.